Good day to you. Welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we explored what a dear friend of mine, Robert Johnson, used to refer to as we explored downward mobility. That was his term. He gave a whole conference on that one time. And what is it we mean by that? Well, it's the same thing that Robert meant, and it's that what would it be like to pare everything that's non-essential out of our lives, to actually simplify our lives? That's what he meant by downward mobility. That, rather than always feeling driven to add more and more, so-called upward mobility. Let me ask you, did you complete your homework assignment? It was about cutting out old, hopefully unnecessary behaviors and replacing them with new ones that truly nourish you, body and soul. What did you come up with? I'm curious. You see, what we're aiming at here at the Vitality Project is to increase the richness in our lives, to really increase the personal experience that we have of what we've been talking about in terms of personal vitality, a robust, fully alive existence that's rich and in which we thrive. What can we do to achieve those goals? And how can we do that even now amidst the ongoing pandemic and the continuing quarantine? I come from a family of nurses. My grandmother, my mother, my brother, my sister, plus my dad was a doctor. And they all took patients' vital signs, assessing just basic physical functioning. The four main vital signs that they measured include temperature, pulse, respiration, and blood pressure. I think we're all well acquainted with those. Those get checked every time we go to the doctor's office, no matter for what. I want to ask you something. What if we imagined that just as there are vital signs for our bodies, that there are also crucial indicators of our overall holistic health, expanded now to include, from a holistic perspective, not only body and its health, but also mind and its health, and also spiritual health. What I'd like to do over the next several conversations is imagine that we, just as we have vital signs for our bodies, that we have vitality signs that we can assess regularly, and that they deserve to be included in any overall truly holistic health checkup that we give, especially to ourselves. So we're looking at vitality signs across the whole range of body, mind, and spirit. So in that spirit, today's homework assignment is I want to ask you to identify one or more vitality signs in your own life. These are indicators of your fundamental health across your entire sense of self. So this should include, and you can just pick one of these, this should include, it seems to me at a minimum, some index of our physical well-being for sure, including vital signs and more, some measurement of our mental, and I would include our emotional health and well-being, some measure of our spiritual well-being, some measure of our relational health, how we're doing in relationship to others, and then finally, just at a minimum, how are we doing, some way to measure how we're doing in terms of managing real world concerns, like work, like school, like our finances. So see what you come up with, be experimental, see what you come up with, and we're going to be exploring these next several conversations, what we're going to dub vitality signs that are just as important for our overall health as our vital signs are for our medical well-being. Thanks for joining me here. Please stay healthy, be well. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow back here at the Vitality Project.